Hey. Hello and welcome back, everyone. I was just waiting for the camera to zoom me in. It's great to see you all here again for another awesome live Let's Plays that we're going to have today. And this time, it will be Freud's Bones. And with us today, it's not just me, which I'm Andre Bernhard, obviously, the indie advisor who's taking care of the NRW Indie Expo together with fabulous Astrid, which is not with us today. But instead of Astrid, with us today is Nina. Nina, say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Because beside that, Nina is an amazing player of games. She's also fluent in English, German, as well as the Italian language, if there might be some language issues, because our guest today is from Italy.
Yay.
And let's say hello, everyone, and give a warm hand, even if you're alone next to the screen, to Fortuna Imperatore, which definitely wins an award already, because you have the best name of every person that we ever had so far today on the devcom show and also the NRW Indie Expo. Fortuna, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
You're fine and you're excited. And I mean, the thing that we have to talk about first is that you have a diploma in psychology, and that you just recently switched from being at the university or being a psychologist over to game development. Could you please explain why does a psychologist move over to being a game designer or game developer?
I wanted to play a game about an historical character, and that had inspired me, or a philosopher like Friedrich Nietzsche. But there were not a game about these characters, and I decided to do it by myself. I started to download an engines, tried the RPG Maker, and made many prototypes until I realized that writing a game for me was like writing a movie script. So I did. I invented many mechanics because I had the idea to copy others, and in the game you have to mix tone, topic, and you have to figure out how to handle Sigmund Freud that is in an existential crisis, and you have to solve it.
Sounds very exciting. So you're a solo dev, you're doing everything by yourself, which means like you program, you code, you do the gameplay, the game design, you do the graphics. What about the music? Has that been also done by you, or the sound effect?
No. I hire sound designer and composer lately. After I produced the demo last year, and I hired a programmer. But I'm the creator, developer, producer. I started a Kickstarter campaign last year, and I raised it $50,000 euros.
Wow. Congratulations!
Wow, congrats! That's amazing.
Thank you.
And how long does it take? I mean, how long are you working on the project already?
It's 2 years.
Okay.
2 years, and in January it will be realized on PC and Steam and Nintendo Switch.
Okay. So if you had to explain the game in a nutshell, I mean, you mentioned briefly, okay, it's Freud's Bones that you have to take care of somehow. So what is the game in a nutshell about while Nina is booting it up?
It's set in Vienna. And Freud is at an existential crisis. You are his demon. There is a newspaper here on the table, and the title. Remember that psychoanalysis is considered black magic. Freud is defined a cocaine addict Jew. This part that Freud's life is true. But over time has also been misinterpreted. Freud began to use cocaine, which was a substance at the base of some drugs. It is known that he had an effect on the nerves and helped him to work.
Okay.
So nothing like the effect that the drugs have now. Freud detoxifies himself from the substance when he realized that he was becoming addicted. Yes, you are the player is inner demon, a part of his mind, and just like a super ego or the ego or the hess,
Yeah.
the id, and you take control of his life, and you have to do the therapeutic session. You have to solve the problems of your patients. But Freud is a really difficult character, personaggio difficile. So in Vienna, Freud was strongly hated, also because he was Jewish. His adept Carl Jung has abandoned him because of Freud's sexual theory. And he did not fully share at this point. The narrator comes into play to pay attention to the fact that the narrator is not all a simple way to have a tutorial in the game. The narrator has a personality, and there is a mystery inside this game. So it's 3 o'clock at night, and
sorry to interrupt you for a second, but we didn't have sound before, but now we have some sound here, so everything's fine. Sorry for interrupting you. Just want to make sure.
Also, I can't see my mouse. Guys,
you can't see the mouse
off?
No, you have just to click.
So yeah, okay. Okay.
You just click.
Okay, so it's it's a dark night, and
yeah. So in the end, it's a game about Freud's theories, and it's also based, I mean, on the real theory of like the superego and the ego and all those stuff that went. So all your psychological studies and the studies of Freud went into the game and the learnings. So you learned something about that as well.
Yes, I studied for 3 years Freud's theory at the university, but even my friends and colleagues don't like Freud, because Freud is still now a great enigma.
Yes.
His theory was and is even now so difficult to understand, too focused on sexual themes, but I think that it was Freud to understand what is the unconscious. Freud say that the ego is not a master in his house. We are inhabited by desires, impulses difficult to control, hidden drama, and this game simulates the therapeutic activity of Freud, and at the same time tells the story of an existential drama. The drama of two was are outsiders, and who clash every day against internal and external demons.
Yeah. But in the game, in the end, would you say it's first of all, it's a fun game and you learn something about Freud, or it's something that teaches you the story of Freud and his theories? No, it's a fun game.
It's a fun game because you have to choose a series of sentences to say to Freud.
Okay, so you have to choose
if you are a friend of him or a demon. So you take control of every part of his life. You have to respond to the letters. You have to do a relationship with your sister-in-law. You have to go out in the bistro, in the cafe in Vienna. So you can choose you can choose what type of moral man you can be.
Yeah. I mean, the game, obviously, everyone can see the game is in the Italian language right now, but I guess it's also
No,
available.
yes, it's in English. You have
Yes.
to on Steam. The demo is available in English and
Yes.
will be available in Spanish.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, okay, very great. So, regarding the status of the game, I mean, is that the final version already? Is the game done and out there available to buy, or is it the demo version that we're playing right here?
No, you have to. Right here is the demo. I do a great upgrade in particular in mechanics of
Yeah.
therapy. This is just a demo. I need to wishlist to have more wishlists I can. So I need just this for now.
Everyone who's watching it right now, make sure to go on Steam and look for Freud's Bones by Axel Fox Project to wishlist it and to make it more successful in the future. So you can't buy it right now, but you can download the demo at Steam, or?
Yes.
Okay.
The demo is yes.
We're going to post the link in the chat.
Awesome. So make
graphics
sure
are
to wishlist
beautiful.
it. And then also, if you play it by yourself, then it's easier to overcome the language barrier that you can see over right here.
I don't really have a language barrier, but it's a very beautiful story.
yeah.
Yeah, at least Nina has fun so far by knowing what's going on with the text. And everyone else who's speaking Italian has a chance as well. Sadly, I can't. But that's not the issue. I mean, so in the end, it's a more like a point and click adventure where you have to solve riddles, or it's about making decisions and turning the one way or the other way, or a mix of both.
It's a story-driven game, and your choice in the game is important because there's multiple endings.
Okay.
It's not a linear story.
So right now I chose if I want to be his angel on his shoulder or the devil, and I chose the devil because Freud is evil already, so we're gonna push him over the edge.
Hey, what I can say right now, it looks amazing. I mean, it looks super cozy and super interesting to play, and I'm definitely up for it as soon as we are done here. So,
Thank you.
Talking about the release date of the final version, do you have plans when it's going to be finished? Does it take another 2 years or something like that?
Yes, it's in January or February 2022, and on Steam, and in June maybe on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
the Kickstarter, on Kickstarter, I reached more that I was was in my mind. And so I can do the porting on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. But it will not be a simultaneous release, but first you make the PC version and then you make the Switch version.
Yes. I think that you have two shots. I don't want to have a one shot for this game. I try a different approach. I'm alone. I have a team, so I can choose every strategy by my own.
So how much text is there within the game? Do you have a rough word count of how many things or how many words there are to read and to listen to?
I don't know.
We have a comment in the chat as well.
The number of the words now. It's a very long game. I think it's more 6 hours.
Gameplay, okay. And then you haven't seen all the endings, I guess, or takes even longer to discover all different kind of endings.
No, you can discover one end, and if you try second run, you can
discover
understand
yes.
Okay.
So guys, we have a comment of Mekiandes to think that it is a work carried out only by herself is even more impressive. So kudos to you, Fortuna. Beautiful. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you close yourself into a house for like 2 years? It seems.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, let's have a look. We are now having a look on all the things he has on his desk.
Cigarro, that's what I understand so far.
Yeah, but he smoked that already. I want to see what he has in his book. In his clinical book. No. He doesn't want me to look inside of it. Maledetto.
Did you play a lot of point-and-click adventures to get an impression how the feeling should be or everything? Or are you an avid gamer yourself and you played like a lot of games before you said, okay, that's my new career choice?
Actually, no. I played so many game like The Last of Us, Far Cry, What Remains of Edith Finch. So
yes.
very little point-and-click adventure. I remember just Broken Sword.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, it's if I had copy someone, I don't know. I don't know that because I don't play indie games in general. Yes. I discovered indie game just 3 years ago.
Okay, but I'm still impressed by the bold move of then coming up with the idea of doing a game all on your own. So Nina, anything demon-like you already did to Freud?
I haven't done anything demon-like yet. Let's discover the cigar. Okay.
And are you is it your plan to self-publish the title Fortuna, or are you looking for a publisher at the moment?
I'm looking for a publisher just for to do a marketing plan. So in my country, in Italy, I'm famous right now, very famous. I won Red Bull Indie Forg last year with Freud bonds, and
congratulations.
Yes, and in Italy, I have press on my side, but out of Italy, I don't know anyone, and nobody knows me.
So this will change now.
I'm alone.
Yeah, hopefully we can take part in your fantastic journey somehow by promoting you here within the NRW Indie Expo and also at devcom.
Rainwater says fascinating project in the chat. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So too. Rouge Noir is sending a love heart for Fortuna.
Definitely everyone should check this out. And are you also active on Twitter or on, I don't know, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever?
Yes, I'm just Freud's Bones, Axel Fox on Twitter, on Instagram. I have, for Facebook, it's just Axel Fox. See, right now I'm just looking for a publisher. Because the product, the game it's already finished. I don't need money to create it. Money is all mine, so I just need a marketing plan. PR.
But I guess as it looks beautiful and has a lot of content in it, and it's already, no one has to finance the development anymore, I think that shouldn't be too problematic to find someone that falls in love with Freud Bones as well on the publishing side and doing supporting you on the marketing. Axel Fox, how did you came up with this name? Why is it the Axel Fox Project?
The Axel Fox Project is just an idea, a dream. Axel in a don't know Jewish, it's quercia. Come si dice quercia?
Now, Nina, we could need your translation skills.
Sorry.
Can you say it again?
I was inside
Fortuna?
the game. Say again.
No, quercia si dice oak.
Chiocciola?
No, quercia, l'albero.
The tree.
A tree, a little tree. Actually, it's just a little tree, and fox. It's fox. So you have to be clever and smart, but you have to do your roots in on the ground.
Yeah.
So Axel Fox, it means that.
Okay. Does the whole game happening at Freud's home or at his office or?
No, there is it's 3 sets. It's the studio, the Cafe Ekman in Vienna, and the Vienna outside of Vienna.
Yeah.
There's three ambients.
I just got the message that we slowly need to come to an end.
Oh no! I'm just about to get to know myself.
It seems like hopefully this doesn't end up in an existential crisis after you played this game.
Well, I am not a cocaine addict like Freud, so you should be okay.
Thanks God. Let's not get into details here, but Fortuna, Nina, that was awesome. Yeah. Thanks a lot for being with us. By the way, we didn't ask for where are you located in Italy?
No, I don't understand.
Where are you located in Italy? Where do you live in Italy?
Naples. In Napoli.
Napoli. Greetings to Napoli then. Have a beautiful evening. Thanks a lot for being with us. Thanks a lot, Nina, for playing the game and sharing some insight into the inside of Freud. And thanks everyone in the audience. And I would say that's it. We said we have to say goodbye.
Thank you.
So, ciao.
Alla prossima, Fortuna.